Hello, everybody. I just spilled a beer all over the floor and I'm so fucking pissed. It's a Christmas beer. And I'm really annoyed, but you know what? I have to drink a beer as I do this because I hate hearing myself talk. I hate talking to a computer, but I do it for you guys. So, if you like what I have to say, please make sure to like this, comment and subscribe, all that stuff, little bell notification ding. You already know the deal by now. Yeah, we're just gonna dive into this. This movie is Olive the Other Reindeer. I'm sure you've heard of it before. It came out in 1999. I was only 3 years old when it came out, but I watched it pretty much my whole life growing up. I haven't watched it in a long time, which is why I'm doing this, because it is super nostalgic for me, and it definitely is sort of a fever dream. It was produced by Matt Groening, who made The Simpsons, which is really cool, and so I want to watch it with my adult animation producer lens and kind of see what went into this, see if it's weird or if it's, if it still holds up. So let's dive in. Ooh, starring Drew Barrymore. So I remember the animation being super weird with this. Like, I can't even describe what kind of animation this is because it's, the dimensions are so different with everything. Like, the characters are very flat, but everything else seems to kind of not be. The buildings definitely have some dimension, but as I said, the people don't, so it's really interesting.
I love Valentine's Day and the 4th of July. I'm a little bit sad when Halloween has gone by.
I feel like every movie has that same exact scene where the snow gets on the face, it looks like Santa. I feel like that happens in every fucking movie. I don't care, I love it. It's great Christmas joy, I love it.
Oh dear, it's too big.
What's the matter, Rhoda?
Oh, hi, Olive. My husband and I took the kids out to buy a Christmas tree, but they're all much too big.
Too big, huh? Wait right here.
Oh, my.
Here you go. All that wonderful piney smell and no needles to vacuum up. It's on me.
So right off the bat, we see that Olive is a great person. I mean, a great dog, I should say, with a human voice. That is Drew Barrymore, as we learned earlier. And just very sweet, helping these little fucking ugly little sewer rats out. No, I'm kidding. They're not ugly. The one with the bow is kind of cute. The dad, fucking ugly, though. No, I like the top hat. Top hat's fine. Never mind. I take back what I said.
Christmas, my favorite day. The wait's almost over. It's just hours away.
One thing I love about this is the background characters look so half-baked in the best way. Like, I am such a sucker for weird animation, I can't even tell you, which must be why I loved this as a kid. It was before I really knew that I liked this, but I love it so much. Like, look at these f***ers in the background. They look so lifeless and weird. It's amazing.
Rolex. Genuine Rolex, $10.
I didn't know Rolex had 3 X's.
Sketchiest dude on the planet in the alley.
I used to work there. The office supplies were my severance package when I left to pursue other opportunities.
You mean you were fired?
Once again, look at the background, people. What the fuck is that?
I was a hard-working entrepreneur, smuggling in junk food, dirty magazines.
Whoa, did he say dirty magazines? This is the children's Christmas special. I love when cartoons do this, though. Not this one necessarily, because it's kind of too on the nose, because he's literally saying, dirty magazine. But I love that so many Nickelodeon shows had these kind of subliminal funny things that the parents could actually pick up on that the kids couldn't. I thought that was I used to think that shit was so funny. Because like when you start to understand, you're like, oh, especially as an adult rewatching them, it's like, oh, okay, this was for the parent, not for the kid. It's beautiful.
I warned you. First of all, they're real Rolexes. Second, I was giving them as a Christmas gift.
So the character design kind of reminds me of Picasso in a weird way. Like the faces, they're very strange and abstract looking.
Thanks for helping me out there, Olive. Here, Merry Christmas.
Hey, thank you.
All right, I get that it's a dog, but you can't like make the dog humanly with a human voice and stand up on its 2 hind legs and wag the tail because it looks fucking weird. That's not natural.
How are your dog chores coming? Did you bury any bones today?
Oh my, does that look like me? Not my bat version, but that kind of looks like me in real life a little bit.
And I haven't heard any senseless barking at all.
Woof?
I don't know how you can call yourself a dog, Olive.
All right, well that's fucking rude. You're not a real dog. Come on, bro. What the f? Like, why? Because it walks on 2 legs and has a fucking Rolex on his hand.
Yeah, we'll get with the program, Olive, and start acting like a dog.
Oh, I don't like that. I do not like that nose lick at all. That nose lick was disturbing.
I'm sorry, Tim. Let's not fight at Christmas.
There's no Christmas this year.
All right, Tim's a piece of shit, and I'm gonna say it right now because the thing is, you want your dog to go dig a hole in there. You want your dog to pit. You want your dog to hump your leg. You want the dog. Maybe he does. I don't know. It looks kind of like it, right? But no, you want your dog to fucking piss on the sofa. You want your dog to maul a fucking postman. Like what do you want from this dog? This dog you haven't made, bro. You haven't made. This dog can talk to you. This dog's got fucking fashion. Watch your mouth, Tim. It's so mean. Aw, poor Olive.
Why is he so upset all of a sudden?
So Olive has a pet flea, because of course she does. Why wouldn't she? The biggest flea in mankind. If I saw that fucking flea on my dog's head, I would grab the fucking bat and start fucking swinging. Sorry, I keep swearing. It's the Christmas beer.
Santa is expected to cancel his traditional Christmas Eve flight. Blitz and the Reindeer was injured earlier today during a practice flight and won't recover in time.
Oh no!
Maybe somehow we'll make do with all of the other reindeer. But if not, Merry Christmas anyway.
So Santa gets on the radio. He says his reindeer is not well, so he cannot make Christmas. That's what this whole movie is about. And he says that he needs all of the other reindeer to pull through. And guess what? The flea thinks that he's saying Olive, his dog owner or friend. I don't know what their relationship is. It's weird. That's all I know.
That's why you're not interested in chasing cars and barking like an idiot. You're a reindeer, not a dog.
And then the flea starts to get delusional. He's like, yo, you're a reindeer, not a dog. And then Olive's like, oh, okay. I'm like, you gotta wonder, is this flea just lying to a very naive Olive? That way Olive can actually have a good Christmas because Tim's being a pain in the ass. I think it could be true. That could be what is happening right here. And if that's the case, you rock, flea.
Olive, I came to apologize.
What did he say?
I think he said, I'm ashamed of all your lies.
You didn't do anything wrong. Santa's not flying, and I took it out on you.
You always do everything wrong. Santa's not flying, and I shook a trout fondue.
We can still have Christmas. Come on in the house. I'm lighting
The flea is just playing the worst game of telephone. This is so funny.
I'm getting a new dog.
This is so sad that just because Fido the flea is hard of hearing, Olive is getting emotionally abused by Tim, who actually was coming to say sorry in his defense, and Fido is just misreading everything he's saying.
You were right. I've got to get to the North Pole and pull that sleigh.
Okay, this is what I mean. This is what I mean. Do you see in the zoo? Let me look at that. This is weird because these animals cannot speak. These animals are held captive, which is very, very strange, honestly. Like, this giraffe looks absolutely lifeless. These monkeys are trying to file their way out of the fucking zoo. Right off the bat, you know that this guy sucks. His weird mustache, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. The way he speaks, I don't like it. He's bad news. The guy is bad news.
Christmas spirit.
That's right. The no more Christmas spirit. Did you hear? Santa's not flying. He's through.
Yes, but...
At last, we're breaking the cycle of despair. By next year, people will have forgotten about Christmas.
This dude gives me like Mr. Ratburn vibes or something from Arthur.
In the summertime, the delivering's so easy.
And I love how he just breaks out into song.
And the world is fresh, but by autumn I'm getting queasy.
I was like, get me the f out of here, man. I don't want to be around this. I'd rather imprison myself with the elephant than be around this jackass.
Christmas, bah, bug and hum.
All right, so I get it. All right, I want to give this guy the benefit of the doubt. Yes, he's grumpy because, you know, he's carrying everyone's presents for the holidays. Of course, that sucks. It's freezing cold. He's right. He's a man of middle age. He's carrying everyone's shit, and he has to do this all day. And I understand, kind of. Like, this is a good villain origin story. Like, some you don't get. This one I kind of get. Like, why would he want to carry another f***ing package? I would never look at another package if I were him. But you know what? He chose this job, so I can't feel that bad. He's probably getting good government benefits and all that stuff. So, I don't know. We'll see.
Hate to disappoint you, but I'm going to the North Pole to save Santa's flight.
You're not a reindeer. You can't fly. You can't do anything.
You wait and see. I'll be zooming right over your head.
I'm gonna zoom right over your head and take a fat shit on your dome, brother, while you're sleeping. Just watch me. Just watch me.
I need a ticket to the North Pole.
Bus N34 connects at Arctic Junction boarding right now.
Oh my god, what voice is that? Also, this is like the classic receptionist voice, like Mike Wazowski from Monsters Inc. That, whatever her name is, Raj. Is it Raj? Roz? I don't know. But anyways, that's like the classic receptionist voice.
This is absolutely the last time I help you out.
Okay.
Let me go!
Okay, so once again, the dilemma...
I'm
Sorry, I just
taking her
noticed this
into
fucking guy in the background. Who is this? Is he like a pimp or something? Is this his woman right here? Oh, look at the baby too. I love the background characters. Sorry, I got distracted. But Postman comes up and he grabs Olive from behind. And my dilemma with this is like, if this was any situation where like, if this was a kid, you know, a human kid, if this was whatever, like they're on the same playing field, right? Like Olive can walk. Olive is considered very humanly. How is it okay in public for this postman to put one of those dog things around the neck and choke Olive near to death in public in the train station, and like everyone's okay with it?
I'm innocent!
I'll root for you on court TV.
Help me, Martini!
You Martini, dude. The guy gets on the bus, and Olive is just about to pay for his fare, and he gets on the bus, and then Olive's like, help me, and Martini's like, nah, better redeem himself. Okay, that's one hell of a redemption right there. I love that.
Come on!
Grab my tail!
Bro, I hate the tail shit. I hate it. Maybe I'm just being inappropriate, but the tail thing weirds me out. It's so weird. Like, if the dog can talk, the tail shouldn't be able to move. That's all I'm gonna say.
Excuse me, Olive, but Santa said all of the other reindeer. I'm afraid you just misunderstood. It happens all the time. I used to think the Pledge of Allegiance was about me, Richard Stans.
That's pretty funny. Also, by the way, I want to say there's a good amount of diversity in this film for being like a 90s animated movie. I feel like in the 90s, I mean, even now, but like until recently, there was such a lack of diversity in animation in terms of the characters. And when you would see a person of color, their look would be totally manipulated and whitewashed. You see that in things like Avatar and a bunch of other shows and stuff like that. So I don't know, it's kind of interesting, and I'm really happy to see it. I feel like we need more of that right now. So the postman is coming, ready to get Olive.
You can run, but you can't hide!
He's desperate to wreck Christmas, but I'm not going to let him.
Bro, the penguin's got all the tricks up the sleeve, all the jail tactics, like making a paper airplane out of a piece of paper that could injure the guy's eardrum. Like, this dude knows how to fucking brawl from his years in jail.
Olive! Where can she be? Oh, I was too hard on her.
Yeah, you were, buddy.
Now I've really ruined Christmas.
Yeah, you did, buddy. Oh my god, I remember this part. This is a great part. I remember they go to this like bar. Is it a bar?
Hey everybody, don't despair. I'm Olive, and I'm going to the North Pole to help Santa. I'm the other reindeer.
These characters are so fun. Is that Spock? Oh my god, that's definitely like a little Spock Easter egg now. These characters are so funny. So they didn't even draw a nose on this pathetic one. I love it so much.
Haven't you people ever seen a small dog-like reindeer before?
Olive! 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 Olive.
Also, I gotta say, diner vibes in the winter sound so good right now. Ugh, I'm cold as shit in this room just drinking this beer, and I'm like, man, like to be in a diner right now and have a cup of coffee in like the middle of nowhere sounds incredible.
Oh, Olive, the other reindeer? Santa's looking for you. He's out in the parking lot. He wants to give you a flying test.
All right, so the postman, oh god, is disguised as a waitress and gets Olive to go outside. Probably the creepiest dude in any animated show. I mean, typical manipulation tactics. Next to Ronald McDonald in the other one I reacted to, the other video. That was creepy. This is kind of the same deal. They should be friends.
Wish me luck, guys. Coming, Santa!
I think the waitress likes me.
I think the waitress likes me.
Santa?
Santa couldn't make it.
Oh my god, that's so funny. There's zingers in this movie, I'm telling you.
away! Don't tamper with the mail! It's a federal offense.
But it's addressed to me.
Oh, okay then.
Great for zoo monkeys.
And Olive eventually makes her way out into the Great North Pole.
I just called the Postal Service to complain about that postman. You might find someone in the bar who'll take you up.
We'll try it. Thanks, Richard, for everything.
I'm rooting for you, Olive. You other reindeer. Merry Christmas.
Honestly, the bus driver is such a good dude, and I love it so much because, you know, at the end of the day, this guy owes them nothing, and he's being a great dude in the Christmas spirit. He's being real with Olive, but even when you see like when they're in the diner, he's sticking up for Olive and like clapping and stuff, and it's very nice. Like, he doesn't owe them anything. He's not creepy. A genuinely good guy. And that's what I'm talking about. This is why I like this movie, is there's such great values in it. And I do love the idea that like all three of them are kind of, you know, this group of underdogs, so to say, and they're banding together.
Goodbye!
To make something really great and to save Christmas. Oh my God, I remember this scene. This is my favorite scene. I don't remember what happens, but I remember it being very funny that they went to a bar.
I'm Santa's replacement reindeer. I need a ride to the North Pole so I can help pull the sleigh and save Christmas.
The background character's rubbing his stomach. This is accurate. This is what I would imagine a bar to be like in the middle of the North Pole. There's a bunch of washed up Christmas weirdos. Like, yeah, I mean, you think that elves are immune to alcoholism and, you know, being the drunkard at a bar? No, they're not. These elves are just as f***ed as everyone else, and they need somewhere to go. And I think that it's about time we recognize that. It's not all fun and games in the North Pole. In fact, it is very cold and very lonely. And I don't blame them for being alcoholics. I would be too, as I sip my Christmas beer.
Let's take her up to the roof and see how she flies.
Maybe I'm just a little runt with no antlers, but it looks like I'm the only one who's trying to save Christmas. You could at least wish me luck. There are actually people out there who want to cancel Christmas. Are you on their side?
I'm not even gonna lie, I got a little chill during the speech because it is such the embodiment of Christmas cheer and Christmas spirit. The fact that Olive wants to remind everybody, like, hey, this is the season of giving. Like, Olive is not doing this at this point to prove to Tim anything. Olive is doing this because she wants to save Christmas and she wants everyone else to be happy, because that's the type of person that Olive is, and that is beautiful. That is rare, and that is raw as shit. And you could tell because people start noticing in the crowd that they're being really rude. I mean, the dude was about to throw her off the fucking roof. He literally said that.
All right, pull yourself together. Let's think about this. Olive, huh?
That's right.
I'm sorry, Olive. We're really not such a bad bunch. When you're this far north with no sunlight,
breaks out into song.
Sometimes tempers fray. Life's hard enough, and now Santa's
dude's got pipes, I cannot lie.
It's been an awful day. Employment in these latitudes.
Oh shit, this guy actually looks more like me, honestly. Like with the nose, the dorsal fin nose. Look at that. See that? And I say dorsal fin because somebody told me that in middle school. Like, yo, your nose looks like a dorsal fin. And the reason I got my nose like this, which I'll probably tell in a story time someday or something like that, but I was 200 pounds at a young age, and my friends refused to believe me. So my friend picked me up, and he dropped me, and his head hit my nose, and it made a little bump on it. So that is how I broke my nose. Anyways, let's continue.
I'm Blitzen's cousin Schnitzel. Flightless, unfortunately.
It happens.
We're ready to go. Thanks, Schnitzel.
The puffin's going too?
That's penguin to you, pal.
Yeah, watch your mouth, bozo. He's a penguin, not a puffin. You freaking ginger mustache bozo. Hey, I'm allowed to say that. I have a ginger mustache. I can say that. Also, I ate a puffin once in Iceland. It was really good. I kind of feel bad about saying that, but it was on a menu at a random restaurant there, and that's what they do there. So it was a delicacy of Iceland. So fuck you. I had some puffin, and it was good. And yes, they are cute, but so are most other animals, especially baby cows. So you're all monsters too, honestly.
North Pole! Time to do your thing. Good luck, Olive. And I'm sorry I was such a jerk earlier.
It's okay, Round John.
He's like, I'm sorry I was such a jerk earlier. I just drank 10 Miller Lights and I drove you in the snow. My car was slipping all over the place. I was drunk as shit. I'm falling asleep behind the wheel. But I'm sorry, Olive. I'm sorry that I manhandled you in the bar. I threw you around. I tossed you around, threatened to throw you off the roof. But that's just, how it goes up here. You don't understand, you city folk. You don't get it. So I'm sorry. Bro, you cannot say sorry after what you've done. That's all I gotta say. You're not forgiven. Thanks for the ride. You're not forgiven. So Olive makes it to the North Pole, and she has this interaction with this jerk who won't let her into the North Pole.
Olive. No Olive on my list.
But Santa said on the radio that he was counting on Olive, the other reindeer. That's me. I'm filling in for Blitzen.
I can't let you in.
But I have to.
No.
Isn't there someone who I could talk?
No.
Don't you even care?
Let me think. No.
Bro, you shouldn't talk. Your eyes don't even fit in your glasses. One is way higher. I know you can't see shit out of there. So, you know what? You shouldn't talk.
So many of the kids' letters this year haven't been very nice. Dear Santa, I hate you. Don't come to my house. Johnny.
Boss, that's awful.
Dear Santa, lose some weight and get a real job.
Holy shit.
Maybe it's time to retire.
That's another one of those adult jokes for you. I love that.
That's true. Just who might you be, little doggy?
I'm actually not a dog. I'm Olive, the replacement reindeer you asked for.
I'm not quite following you, Olive. You say you're a reindeer, and I asked you to come?
Right. I heard you on the radio.
We always get the crazies on Christmas Eve. Never fails.
We always get the crazies on Christmas Eve because I look so normal. I look so... Bro, go to the bar. You're retired. Go to the bar with the other f***ing weirdos. That's where you belong. You're looking weird. It's your time. Go.
Everyone loves you, Santa. And all over the world, everyone is hoping you'll fly tonight and make their dreams come true.
So Olive, who might I say is a very amazing public speaker, gives a very persuasive speech and rallies the troops, and Santa's like, you know what, I don't care if you're a reindeer, I don't care if you're a dog, I don't care what the hell you are, a person, dog, hybrid, I don't care, we're flying.
I don't think he'll find a better dog, Olive, even if you are a reindeer. Thanks for coming. Ho, 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 people, we're flying! Yeah. Tell the media.
Okay.
Load up the sleigh. Come on, help Olive here get hitched up.
So they're gonna go. They're all set up to go. Got all the reindeers all hitched up, and they are ready to take off into the night sky. It is, you love to see it. It's beautiful.
Ready? Punch it, boys! Merry Christmas, etc., etc.
Santa's had a little too much Christmas cheer as well. He's hitting the fence and shit. A little too much spiked eggnog for my guy. So I think that Blitzer, or whoever the reindeer was, is totally going to be cut now from the team after they see that 7 reindeer can actually do this without the 8th one. I mean, someone's getting laid off. I don't know.
Vomit! Ho, ho, ho!
I think so. Just don't pick up any hitchhikers. You okay, Olive?
I'm solid!
You're still out of business! 'Cause this year, even though I've been naughty, I got all the toys.
It's not over yet. He's stolen the toys. In the typical scumbag fashion that he is.
And look, I got another present. I must have been extra bad this year.
And he kidnaps a penguin, too. Real nice guy you got on here. real nice guy.
Train set that should have been mine when I was a kid. That was the year Santa started putting me on his naughty list. He didn't cut me any slack, so I'm not cutting him any slack. Old fat boy's finished!
Jesus Christ, he's fat-shaming Santa? I mean, To be fair, everyone's fat shamed Santa since the beginning of time. In fact, they have enabled and they've fetishized his intake of sweets. Every year they do it, and I don't think it's right. You know what? I mean, but it's as long as Santa feels good about himself, we're good.
What's this? Credit card offers? Catalogs? Sweepstakes mailings?
Santa's drunk ass did not check the sack. There's no toys in there. Always check your sack, man. I mean, always check your sack, Santa. Check it twice. Check your sack. A lesson to a lot of people out there, not just Santa. Check your sack. It's healthy. It's healthy to check your sack. Yes, let's go. Let's go.
Fish breath. You got martini too? Oh, now you're in for it.
Let's go, Olive.
That's it. A little lower. Steady. Oh, no, you don't!
If I were him, I would have popped the Jack in the Box. I would have ripped it out of the box, and I would have like twisted it around the dude's neck, and I would have pulled back through the hole in the window and just like choked him to death. Sorry, too far. Something tells me that's not enough toys for the entire world. At all.
Comment says no hitchhikers.
Just our luck that you're flightless.
Hey, don't worry about me. I'll drive home. I mean, how hard can it be? Plus, someone's got to take care of Mr. Zip.
Ho, ho, ho!
And they save the day. They go all the way around the world and they deliver that one sack of 10 presents somehow to the entire world. And it's great. They bring the Pope a Phillies hat, which is hilarious. I feel like somebody's got to be from Philly who did that. Because, you know, of course, a little Easter egg. I love it.
On this Christmas Eve, Merry Christmas after all, to all the creatures greatest.
How does the Hunchback have the most realistic anatomy out of anybody in this movie? Isn't that crazy? He needed a win, I guess, but like, this dude looks the most normal out of everybody. I mean, besides the hunch, which could be realistic, honestly, but he looks the most normal out of everybody in this movie, and it's so funny.
Well, I gotta hand it to you, Olive. You saved Christmas.
The dude's out of a job. Dunzo. He is he is disposable. He is futile. He's gone. Gonzo. Salary cut.
You've all been so wonderful. I'd love to stay, but I really must go home.
I thought so. Let me finish my cappuccino and I'll give you a lift.
Dude's zapped right now. This dude's zapped, ready to take off. Look at him.
Bye. I'll keep in touch.
The steed. Nah, he's showing off.
Look, it's Martini.
Martini, you helped save Christmas.
Martini, you helped save Christmas.
Well, I hope it was a color set. Black and white doesn't do me justice.
Olive! I was so worried you'd never come back. I'm sorry I was so mean. Can you ever forgive me? I was so upset about Santa that I forgot I have the best dog in the whole world.
Wow, the nose lick. Come on.
Merry Christmas, Olive.
All right.
Good girl. Good girl.
This is where I tune out when I see that shit. So I know this video wasn't, you know, anything crazy. It wasn't even really a funny video, honestly. I just wanted to watch this video, and maybe somebody out there is like, oh, I used to love this as a kid. And I don't have anyone to watch it with this year because of COVID and all that stuff and this new variant and all this shit. So, I don't know. I hope you enjoyed watching with me. If you did, please drop a like, a comment, and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And we can watch more of these together. This wasn't as much of a fever dream as I thought it would be. I absolutely love it, honestly. The animation's great. The message is really great. I hope everybody has an amazing month, an amazing, you know, holiday, whatever that may be. And yeah, thank you so much. I'll see you again next week.